Hey y'all, my name is Aspen and today we're going to do a makeup tutorial with me. I always get asked a lot on how I do my makeup, stuff like that. But the twist is today is I'm going to be using some new products I've never used before too. A few of them. Not all of them are new, but I am going to be using a few. So let's get into it. So, I love Korean products, okay? Love them. This, however, is my, this right here, however, is my secret, baby. I love it. I'm not gonna show you everything, but if you see it, definitely get it. Because if all my stuff gets sold out because of this, yeah. So, yeah. So, hydrate your face. Okay, hydrate. This Lancome, I will tell you about this. This Lancome is one of my favorite products. It's so expensive though, but I've been using it for many years. The reason I love it is because I could feel the tightness of my skin, like when I put it on. So yeah, I do like it. It's one of my favorite products to use. My grandma used to have it, and I think I played in her makeup one day, and I really liked the feel of it afterwards. So what I'm gonna get into first is I have a L'Oreal, and I'm also going a little bit of TikTok stuff we've been seeing on TikTok lately, and yeah. So I did a little time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my eyes first, and then I'm going to go to the rest of my face. So just a little dab. I'm concealing my eyes first. I'm going to talk some, and then I'm not going to talk. I might add in some layers. So I'm pressing in. Okay, pressing in. And it's okay if it comes out. That's alright. And then I'm going to continue this way. And then I'm kind of lowering, like going below the eyebrows. I did my eyebrows yesterday, which I have another video for that separate, so y'all can see how I did that. Alright, so see how I did that. So my first, I'm going to pick a color. So I have a lot of different like palettes. I love this one. This one's so cute. The colors are so pop into. I also have the sweetest. And these are really good palettes to have. I think I'm gonna do this one today. I am feeling a little purpley, so we're gonna get a nice fluffy brush. Fluffy brush. This is a e.l.f. brush. So funny thing is I can't use e.l.f. products. And you also want to tap. I actually can't use e.l.f. products, but I can use. I'm just gonna tap because it is pretty pigmented. So I'm gonna get a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side. Again, this is how I do my makeup. You don't have to do it like me. Yeah, but e.l.f. makeup just breaks me out so bad. So I'm just gonna fluff it all over, up. And I'm also pressing. I'm pressing and fluffing. I don't know if that, like, some places I want it to kind of move over to. Like, I kind of press it and push it out. So you see. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm kind of pressing and then going back and forth. Like so. Then I'm just going to kind of clean off the brush a little bit. And then I kind of want to go in with, let's say kind of this pink right here. It's called Not That Innocent. That first color I used was With Attitude, okay? And I'm just going to lightly touch, just lightly, in with that pink. Like so. Just lightly. You see, I'm kind of like a light. Okay. Now, my crease. Okay. I get a flat brush, like so. It's kind of flat and then there's a point. And then I get my concealer. I'm not going too crazy on my eyes, but I'm gonna do a little bit. Okay. So I got a little concealer, and then I'm going to steadily like so. Fan out. And then I just lightly brush it. See, lightly. If I'm going out to like a club or something like that, then I will go a little bit more heavy-handed on my concealer and give it like a lot of coverage, because I usually like my cut crease or the bottom of my eye to really pop, but I just kind of wanted to outline it a little bit. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with a thick all over shadow brush. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and reach. I really love creams and whites. Probably in this one, yeah. So I have this that I got recently. One of my friends gave it to me. Yeah, I love her. I do a lot of like promotion work for work, and I'm kind of just pressing and going. So luckily she got to work at Fun Brand, and I got a lot of makeup from it. Thank you, Carmen. It's actually one of my favorite palettes now. And then tap. I kind of just keep tapping until I'm like suited for it, like I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, like so. So yeah. So that's how my eyes look. When I do my lash and all that, that's when it's like really gonna pop, and might throw a little glitter in there. We'll just see. All right. So for right now, that's my eyes. I do have like an eyebrow gel that I use. I don't really need it because my eyebrows are pretty dark right now, but I might fill it in some places. So, let's see how I feel. I'm just going to go a little bit very lightly on the top. That's about really where I want it. And I might crisp up my edge over here. And then brush. And that's pretty much all I really want to do for my eyebrows. I feel like. And I'm very lightly touching myself with this. Just like that. So the reason I do my eyes first is because I don't want any shadow down here, which I didn't really drop any, but if I do, then I will kind of clean up a little bit right here in this area. Now I'm going in with my concealer, foundation. I'm just going to place it on the back of my hand. I'm going to do about 2 squirts. I may not use all of that. And then, because I have an olive skin tone, I have this. So I put blue in it. We're using a little color theory here. A little blue. A little blue. Oh, and then I'm also tripping. Okay, I forgot this. See, when I'm thinking too hard, I'm not, it has a little scoop, but I'm definitely about to use my finger just to kind of, and so this actually burns a little bit. Well, I mean, at least for me it does a bit. This is to conceal pores. And baby, it does its job. Okay. This is why I'm going very lightly with it. Very lightly. There we go. Alright. And then I just got this. It's a Soft Glow Skin Tint sunscreen. And I got it in the color Try Better. I'm just going to use a little dab so y'all can kind of see it. So, let me put it on. Gives you a nice little skin tint. The only reason I'm not really using it is because I kind of don't want to waste it because I am putting on foundation. So I kind of don't want to. You are supposed to put SPF on your face. I don't as much. Sometimes I will. Depends on like how much of the sun I'm going to be in. But I'm really not going anywhere, so I'm not. But I just got that. I will if I'm going to the pool or something. Alright. So I'm mixing this very well. I'm using whatever I have around me. And this brush is kind of like flat almost. Well, I mean, I made it flat, but I don't know. I'm painting my face. I probably won't use all of this, but I might. I don't know. Let's see. Just feel how I'm feeling. And I am painting, but I'm also pressing. I'm tapping away. It also gives me a chance to kind of clean up anything, really. probably should use some more blue. It's still a little orangey, but it's okay. As long as you fan it out. So what I'm going to do is, because I still look a little, but also I noticed that the color changes when it dries. So I'm trying to give it a little second. And then I'm also bringing it down. Going behind my hairs, out. And then also gotta think that, hey, I'm dark. My face is not dark, but I'm dark. I'm tan. Dark. I'm tan. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm tan. And then I can brighten it up. So this, I am using L'Oreal in the shade Biscuit. Okay, Better and Me Biscuit. No, it's just called Biscuit. And I am pressing. 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 I just want y'all to take a second and then look at that. Oh. And remember, not everything, it's not always the finished product. Okay. So, and also just got this. So, I'm just using it really. This is my first time using it. I really, really love the coverage for it. Okay. Just gonna even that out a little bit. I think it's very thick though. So, keep that in mind. Oh, I accidentally touched my eyelid. So, we're about to get to some fun stuff. Okay, you see that? Wow. So, I have something fun. I found this. Alright. We are going to try it. Okay. Oh, also, before I even do that, I want to get in here with some powder. Some conceal powder. Okay. So, and then again, I am very lightly going over my face. Okay. With this powder especially. Very lightly. This is also something I take with me always, because I need I get oily after a while. This is how my skin rocks. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Let's do like ASMR. Alright. We are going to do this. You know, I've been watching all these like TikToks where girls were like, hey, look at this side, look at this, and like, this stuff, I see it. Be like, hey, I have a filter on. Okay. You did, because you do. You do get a filter with this. Look at this. I don't know if you can really see it, but baby, I see it. Like, look at this and this. Like, look how, like, I look. Like, my fella snatched going up this way. Okay. We'll do it on this side, too. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. We got some firsts today. Usually don't do this. And I also, well, let me not say I don't do it, because I also have this stuff that works wonders. And I like that stuff too. Let's make it a little bit. The only thing is this is so messy. So messy. Okay. Yeah, I like the pink stuff better. Okay. Another thing I am going to trial today is, let's get all this foundation off my hand. This bronzer. I normally don't use bronzer, but I seen this and why not? Let's do a little bronzer. Okay. I got a bronzing brush. And again, I'm going very lightly because this is not something I normally use. It smells like in Hawaii. Like this here smells good. Go around these. I see some people do this. Let's define this cheekbone right here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Let's go a little bit. Okay. That smells like Hawaii. Like I just pulled up on a beach with sunscreen and suntan lotion. Okay. I have a fat face, so this does make a nice illuminating difference. Let's just stick to that, because like if I do too much, it'll look too much. So I'm actually gonna go up under it with my powder brush. Just gonna tap, 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 tap. It's because I feel like it. Alright. Ooh. My favorite blush of all time is CoverGirl. I kind of broke it off a little bit. But I love the colors Deep Plum and Rockin' Rose. Those are my two favorite colors. I have olive skin, so berries and stuff like that look great on me. I kind of just mix them together. And then tap. I tap till I get my desired look. Kind of similar to like what I did for my color, I guess. Because they do favor. See that? Bow. I kind of just tap. So I feel like that's what I like. So like that. me show you this. Isn't it so pretty? I bought this too. Normally, Becca has my heart champagne pop. But when I seen this, I was like, let's try it. So I'm just gonna dab. Just dab. And oh, I don't know if y'all can see it. But ooh, that is a pretty shine right there. Okay. So, alright. Now, back to your eyes. We're gonna get this leveling curler. And I want y'all to know today I did some extra steps that I do when I'm going out. My everyday makeup. I throw it on in about under 10 to 15 minutes. And I keep it very minimal. So I just keep going back and forth. I usually like to heat this up with like a blow dryer or something if I really want my like eyelashes to super pop. But you know, Too Faced is my eyelashes. Love, love, love this. Okay. And I actually do a few layers before I put on my lashes. Sometimes I wear lashes, sometimes I don't. A lot of time at work, I do not. But, like so. Okay. So I also want to go over, I know I kind of showed y'all, dibbled and dabbled over what I used today. Okay, so I did my first layer, and then while my first layer is going, oh, this is eyelash glue I use. Let's see, clear. This stuff is strong. And when I mean strong, I mean strong, okay? Like, I could probably wear my lashes for about 2-3 days. But I have to wash my face, so I don't. And I also don't like sleeping with lashes, which is why I don't get individuals. Okay? So, I'm getting a little bit, closing it back. Because you gotta let this dry for a second. So, that's gonna dry for a second. And I'm gonna work on my next layer. Okay? You want your glue to be slightly tacky. Because I see a whole lot of girls who wear eyelashes, but your eyelashes are falling off. Funny story. I got my eyelashes done like twice. Both times it has fell off within, one side will fall off within a week. I sleep, I guess, very rough. Or my face just doesn't like them. Either or. But, so I don't do individuals. I do strips. My favorite strips are, I tore the box. But Naked Lashes, the size 420. And I had already cut the top where I want it. I always cut off like 2 to 3 of the endings because I really don't like super long lashes. And this is like my before with the lashes. The lashes are going to make it pop somewhere. And also be very careful when you're taking off this, because you don't want to bend what you got and then you're wasting lashes. Alright, so I'm going to layer it with a thin layer. But I am going to put a little bit thicker on the one that goes inside my eye. Just a little bit. And the one that goes on the corner. So those two areas are going to be thicker. Alright. So what I'm going to do Usually it needs a little bit more of a kick. Some people can't do this, but I can because I've been doing it a long time. I've been doing this a long time, so I can kind of just set my lashes down. But you see that difference? I just make it pop. Okay. Then I go up and kind of look kind of closely, just to make sure everything is pressed and secure. Okay, pressed and secure. So do the same on the other eye. Which now this is already getting kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Dry. So this one you don't have to shake. Okay. In the same way. This one you don't have to shake though because it's already kind of getting dry. If it gets too dry, then you might as well start over with your glue. Oh, I'm gonna get a little closer. Make sure I set it down right. And if you ever feel like your lashes are kind of clumping, then use one of these. So, it's over easy, you gotta pull it a lot away. Alright, got it in. The glue is white, but the glue will leave. It won't be white in a minute. Everything is on there, in there. And I do kind of press in the middle, like push it back a little bit, just so I know that area is secure too. Then I have another trick for y'all to make it look like it's your lashes. Again, make it look like it's your lashes. This, when it dries, you are going to carefully go over and under, push together, and that's what's going to put your lashes together. And then it's also going to give you that up. Okay, do the same for this. Again, this is important for when it dries. I did jump a little ahead, but I also am familiar with the process, so I don't have to wait that long. But yeah, so my lips. I love this lip liner, NK, because it's creamy, doesn't break as much. I go very lightly because I don't like it to break, because I like to keep myself a long time. When you put makeup on, makeup gets on your lips. There you go. You see, make that noticeable. All right, I'm going to top on one, and then I'm going to with my finger. I like dark lips. And then I'm going to go in with a fat oil. I do have a new one. I think it's in my car. Somewhere. makeup is not complete unless you're using this. Okay? I've used Urban Decay for years. Brand new bottle. Okay? Brand new. My makeup is staying flawless. It ain't going nowhere. Urban Decay. Okay? Close your eyes. Also, another trick I do, if I want my makeup to really set and settle, I will get in the shower. That steam on your face, not too hot and not too long, okay? But just enough time to where your face can kind of set. Because that shower, something about that shower, I don't know. It just makes it crisp and clean, okay? So, I am going to show you my product because this is better lighting. Some people won't show y'all up close, but I will. Okay? I will. So again, everything I used today. Bronzer. Milani. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This stuff. CoverGirl. Rock and Roll and Deep Plum. Diamond Dust. What else we got? This stuff. This stuff. This. That. This. This. No, actually, I used the other one. This. Where'd it go? This. 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 That's everything I used to say. And I did my face as if like I'm going out. Now, my quick tutorial. Super fast. I barely use anything. But, so that took 38 minutes. It would have been way sooner, but I was talking and also was taking my time a little bit. But if I really try, I can definitely do it in under 15 minutes. But okay, thank y'all. Have a great day.